Good morning, everyone. So today we are here to solve the Overpass 2 lab of room of Try Hack Me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Deepak, and I am offensive security intern in the Asella Infosec. So as we already solved Overpass 1 in our event 1. So in that Overpass 1 we try to do some network mapping. We scan through network, and after that we find the hidden directories, and we try to edit some cookies, and we found some RSS keys, and then we try to crack the password. Later on we do the privilege escalation, and after that we just simply got the user and root flag. So today we are going to do the Overpass 2, that is the second version of that one. So here let me firstly connect to my uh, virtual machine. Let me check whether my machine is connected or not. Let's try again. Okay, let's get connected. uh, so in that machine, let's go with the machine. Overpass has been hacked. The first task is forensics, analyze the PCAP file. So firstly, let's understand what's happening inside that. Overpass has been hacked. The SOC team paradox. Congratulations on the promotion. Notice suspicious activity on a late night shift while looking at ships, and managed to capture packet as the attack happened. So okay, so they have captured the packets. Can you work out how the attacker got in and hacked your way into the Overpass production server? Although it is not, although your way back into okay. So later on we have to get into the Overpass production server. Although the room already told you, I recommended. Okay, let me download first. So I have downloaded the file. The file is in downloads. So here is the file. You can see that. If I will zoom out a bit, here you can see the file. So let me open that one. We are going to open it into the Wireshark. Okay. Understand. I have written the wrong name. Sudo Wireshark Overpass 2. So we got this file. Just a second. So right now we are having these files. This is the network traffic. Uh, let's go the questions. What are the questions? What was the URL of the page that used to upload the reverse shell? Okay, we are going to check the reverse shell. What is the question? What was the URL of the page that used to upload a reverse shell? So here the question is we have to find out the URL. We have the reverse shell is uploaded. So maybe something like PHP or some URL that is uploaded on that one. So for let's check the our what we can say the our file. So we are going to follow the, let's check this get request. We are following the TCP stream. Okay, so here we can see the post upload.php. We are going to follow this stream and we're gonna check here. From this stream we can see something, this is something executable where we can see this is the reverse shell. Here netcat is running on port 4242. It is connecting back, and this is the some kind of burner. So here we can see the file, the what we can say, what is the question, the URL. The URL is /development/upload.php. So the URL must be /development, because the upload.php is going to be the what we can say the form on that the file is uploaded. Let's check whether it is /development or not. Okay, we got the first answer. Then that is the URL of the page that is used to upload the reverse shell, and that is /development. How we gonna get to know that? We go into the post request and we follow the what we can say TCP stream, and then we'll find out that /development/upload.php. On that we uploaded the reverse shell. Or this is our reverse shell. So upload.php is going to be the what we can say upload in the HTML tag that uploaded the file. And what is the next question? Let's see. What payload did attacker? Okay, it's asking for the payload that attacker used to gain access. So it's reverse shell, or maybe this is the payload. It's submit. What's the hint for that? Include the PHP tag whole file contents. Okay, so from that hints also you can get to know that this is the what we can say payload that we have, the attacker has used to gain access to the system. What password did the attacker use to escalate the privilege? Okay, so let's go. There is nothing here, so we're gonna close this stream and we're gonna come back to our. So we can say what password did attacker use to escalate privilege? After the what we can say upload the payload, it will gonna revert back to the attacker. Where it is gonna revert back to the attacker? See here. So let's check. We acknowledge packet. See how I'm gonna do that things in a way. See here it is asking that what password did attacker use to escalate the privileges. So here I go for the the stream way after the what we can say after the payload execution, the server will revert back to the attackers, and here it will revert back, and after that it will try to what we can say make it completely fully interactive shell. And after that, see here is the password. You can see at that time he is trying to switch the users to the James. Firstly it is having www_data, and at that time he tried to switch the users to James, and the password he used is this one. So let's try this one. But let's see what's the hint. A netcat reverse shall transmit everything in plain text. See here, from the hint itself you can get to know that after following some TCP streams you will get the answer. So, what the next question is? How did the attacker establish the persistence? Okay, so after the changing the switch users, what the user, what the attacker do? It's it's checking the permissions. What it can do by having sudo l. It's try the password, and after he try cat etc/shadow. Okay, let's copy this password. Maybe they'll need somewhere. Okay. These are the passwords. Let's save. Maybe we require somewhere else. So here it has cloned some backdoors, and after that it's get into the SSH backdoor directory and create the key pairs, and then execute the backdoor. Okay, so for persistence it uses the backdoor. This is the backdoor URL, so we're gonna use that one itself. So it uses the, basically it uses the backdoor. Okay, the answer is correct. So basically it is asking that how did the attacker establish the persistence. For establishing the persistence, the attacker uses the SSH backdoor from the GitHub. It has cloned that GitHub repository, and then created the key pairs, and then executed the SSH backdoor. Using the fast track word list, how many of the system passwords were crackable? Okay, so I'm not having the, let me check whether I am having the fast track or not. ls fast track ls. Okay, so right now you can see that I am having the fast track word list in my system. So we are going to use that fast track word list to crack the what we can say the system passwords. I have already copied that one, so let me save somewhere else. Let me come on the desktop. I have saved them into the hash, you can see. So we can use different tools. We can use like right now I am using the John the Ripper for cracking the passwords. So let's the command is something like that: John space the file name. I'm going to give the file name is hash and the word list. So word list is equal to, this is my path. Let me zoom out a bit. Slash, and what we can share slash word list word list slash st fast. Let me check the path. Fast track.txt, fast track.txt. Enter. Okay. Did I miss something? Let me check. Okay. Just a second. Let me give the word list Okay, this is word list. I accidentally typed the word list. Users share slash word list slash fast track dot txt, and the file name is hash. Let me give the password. So it's going to check. Okay, so see here we got the answers for the all. How many we have given into that? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so out of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 has been correct for B, S, JMax, Muriland, and Paradox. So right now we are not able to crack for these gems, but all other 4 we are able to crack that one. So using the first, how many, like the answer should be 4. Let me try. What is the hint? Let's see. Did the attacker dump the shadow file? Try cracking them yourself. Okay, so actually we have done the same thing. So what we have done is we have copied, what we can say, we have copied these dumps from the TCP stream, and then we try to crack them. After that we are able to crack that one. So I think this one is done. So let's go into the second part, that is research and analysis the code. Now that we have found the code for the backdoor, it's time to analyze it. Okay, so let me capture that one. Let me open and let me clone into my system so that I can check for that. cd sh ls. So it has 2 to 4 and 5 total 2 directories, and the directories are not 2 to 5 files. So let's go for the firstly go for backdoor. The backdoor cat backdoor. I should not have done that. Just a second. Okay, gedit backdoor. I think it has some garbage value, so let's leave that one. Let's check others one. Gedit build.sh. Okay, I accidentally typed BUID. Go build or server main.go sudo net behind. It has some setups. Okay, let's check readme first. Check SSH backdoor. This is to be used for legal purposes only. Only use this on systems that you are allowed to. Okay, there is nothing. What about setup.sh? Gedit setup.sh. Go get you gliders or langs. Okay, these are installing some libraries and generating some keys. And last one, let's go for the main.go, the main file. Let's check this file, what's inside that. This is some importing some packages, and later on this is some hash variable hash name hash variable hash string. This is string for the hash variable, and some L ports. Okay, so the L port is 22222. This is the persist type, some fingerprints, and later on some conditions for error. And here we are verifying the password. Here in the hashing the password. So hash is equal to SHA-52. So SHA-512. Okay. So here SSH, this is the SSH handler. Some 4 commands. SSH terminal, some run commands. Okay. So password handler. So it is using something like that. See, hash, and what is this? This is some kind of, what we can say. Okay, string pool password. Okay, resulting gonna be in bash. So we can see that in hash password. See here, we can see that is, if I'll zoom out some bit. I'm not able to. Here you can see first is password string, then is salt string. So password plus salt. Okay, so it's something like that. So this is the hash, and this is the salt. Okay, this is the salt. Yeah. So okay, so we have analyzed, I think, most of things. Let's see what are the questions. This is the same repository. Just I have gone through terminal. So what is the default hash for the backdoor? Okay, default hash. Let's check. This is not the, yeah. So going to default hash. See here we can see this is this, like in your. Let's check this one, whether this is the right answer or not. Submit. Okay, so let's check variable values. Okay, so right now we are also into the variables, so we can check here the name of the variable is also hash. So this is the string variable, and the name of variable is hash. Let's check another question. What is the hard coded salt for the backdoor? Let's check. Hard coded salt. Salt is somewhere here, like hash salt password string. Okay, so this is the hash and salt verify pass. So see in password handler, see after checking the verify password, we can see the firstly hash, then salt, and then password string. We saw something like that here also in password handler. This is the hash, this should be the salt, and this should be the password string. So this should be the salt for that specific. And let's check the hint, what's inside the hint. If you read the code, you can fairly quickly see what the salt is provided to the function core. Yeah, we also did the same. So we go through the what we can say code, and we see there is a function of verify pass. That function you can see the first is hash, and the second value is salt, and then is password string. And in what we can say password handler function, here you can see when it is returning the verify pass, it is firstly giving the hash, and then salt, and the password. See here the salt is variable and password is also variable, but the what we can say salt is hard coded. We can't change the salt here. So what is the hash that attacker used? Go back to pcap for this. Okay, so let's come to pcap. Let's check here. It has something else or not. So it created some key pairs, and after that it executed the backdoor and slash backdoor slash a. Okay, what is the a means? Let's check in the code whether it has something related to a. See here you can see the flag.string. A means hash for backdoor. So from that we get to know that this may be the hash that attacker used. Let's try this one. Okay, the answer is correct. That is the hash. Reading the code, the A or hash flag can be used to supply hash at the runtime. We also did the same. We tried to go into the code and into the main.go, and we get to know that the P is for local port that the SSR is listening, or I is for interface, K is for key private keys, F is for fingerprint, SSH fingerprints, and A is for hash for the backdoor. So we also get to know same from that. Crack the hash using rockyou.txt and a cracking tool of your choice. Okay, so we have to crack the hash that we have got right now, and we have to, what we can say, using the rockyou.txt. Let me check whether I am having rockyou.txt or not. ls slash word slash, let me check wordlist. So okay, I'm having Roku. If you can see, I'm having the Roku.txt. So we are going to use the Roku.txt and the, what we can say, just a second, this hash file, this hash, and the Roku.txt, and we are going to try to crack that one. So let me check something first. We are going to use firstly I have used John. Now I am going to use hashcat. I'm going for hashcat official website. So for the word list, let me check it. Hashcat word list. Let me go on another website for that also. This is not the, like I'm right now I'm searching for the, what you can say, right now I am searching for what is the, we can say, thing we can use the, for example, see, yeah, that I know already. Okay, wait a second. See. So we can use hashcat, uh, hashcat hyphen m that I am using. I am going to tell in a second. So I am going to use let me paste in some files that, no, we don't need, I think, that one. So I'm going to paste my hash and then semicolon, and let me copy the our hard coded salt. And then slash user slash share slash word list slash rockyou.txt. Let me check whether it is okay. It start running. So the 1710 is used for the the combinations in that. For example, right now I am using the hash 512 that I get to know from this code itself. See, here we get to know that the hash is for SHA 512 password plus salt, and used for SHA 512 for what we can say hashing that. So I use okay, it's running. So okay, the hash has been correct. So firstly let's understand the command. So 710 is used for the password plus salt. If it is salt plus password, we have to use 711. You can go into the word list and check for that one specific. So let me go in the command and Let me check for the apart from the word list. Let me do show. So here see, from the previous command we able to crack the passwords, and see here we get to know the password, that is the password November 16. Let me check whether it is correct or not. Okay, it is correct. Let's see the hint. It's salted, so make sure you use the correct mode. See, for M is for the what you can say professional version is mode, and also all this also means crack station etc. once more. So you can't use the online tools like crack stations, but you have to do it manually. You have to check whether it is how it is salted, and how we can say what types of salt it is used, and what types of hashing algorithm it is used. It's like right now we from the code itself we get to know that it is using SHA-512, and first it is password, then the salt. So we have provided the hard coded salt and the hash, and from that we are able to get to know the password using the rowq.txt. So the second task also has been completed. Let's go the third one, that is attack get back in. So now that incident is investigated, Paradox needs someone to take control of the Overpass production server again. There is a flag. Let's start first machine. It will take some time to start. And now see, there is a flag on the box that Overpass can't afford to lose by formatting the server. Okay, so the attacker defaced the website. What message did they leave as heading? Okay, let's start the machine. So let's give a like brief overview till the time machine is starting. So firstly we have done the forensics, like we have the pcap file of the what we can say cap packets. So we go through the file, we have to find the URL that uploaded the reverse shell, what payload it uploaded, and what's the password the attacker used, how attacker established the persistence, and we cracked the system passwords using fast track word list. After that we go into the what we can say the backdoor file that attacker used, what we can say the payload or the GitHub repository. We find the default hash of the backdoor and some hard coded salt, and then we come back to the pcap file and we try to found the like after following the TCP stream we found the what hash the attacker used, and after that we try to crack that hash using the our hashcat, and we are able to found the get the password. So now we are into the third phase and we are trying to get back into the server. So we have right now we have the IP address, and let me check what are the ports open on that one. See, we are going to now right now we are scanning the network, what we can scanning the IP address for the ports, what types of ports are open, and other things also. So till the time let's check whether the it is port 80 open or not. Okay, overpass can't afford it, the attacker defaced for message they leave as heading. Okay, let's check. Let me first check whether I am able to ping it or not. Okay, I am able to ping it. So let me check. Let me give root privileges to the nmap. Okay, so the machine, I think the machine is not loaded till the time. So right now the machine is loaded, and see, we can see that in the main page itself it's showing the hacked by Cooktus clan. Sorry if I pronounced wrong. So let's check whether it is correct or not. Okay, this is the answer. So using the information we have found previously, hack your way back in. Okay, so till the time what information we are having, firstly what we can say, the user get into the using this payload, and after that it's clone some SSH backdoor, and after that it uses some default hash and hard coded. Let's check that stream itself. Okay, see here the SSH backdoor is running on port 2222. So can we get back into the 2222? Now see what things are we having. We have known that SSH is running and it is on port 4 times 2. Also we know a user James, and also we are having the, I think, James password. See here we are also having the password for James, that is November 3rd 16. How we get to know that the password is for James? See here we are into the James. So let's try, maybe we can try for another also. It is running, so till the time it is running, let's try SSH James at the rate. Okay, I have missed that one. That's my bad. That's enough. 10.10.145, 10.10.145, 243, yeah, dot 243. Or now see, I'm giving the P for the port number. So SSH is running on port 2222, and I'm giving the user James. I'm just simply trying, like user have 5 users, so I try for James, and no matching host kit I found. SSH RSA. Okay, maybe I have typed something wrong. Let me check. See, is my nmap complete or not? See 22. See here on 22 itself SSH is open, it is HTTP open. On 4 times 2 is on also SSH is open. Okay, so right now I am going to do is SSH -p 2222. This should work. Let me try once again. 10.145 dot 243 243. Okay, it is not picking up. What the? Just a second. Wait a second. Let me check for that. What's he saying? hack your way in. Let's check for the hint. If you getting error and a port 22 now matching how the key types, this is because okay. Okay, this may be the issue, so let's check SSH. Yeah, sometimes hints also. See, now it's asking for the password, so actually having the password, and the password is November 16. So right now we are into the gems. Let's check. Like I'm having the gems. Who am I? James. So ls hyphen la. Okay, I'm inside the home James SSH backdoor. Let me come to the home directory ls. Okay, from here we get to know the user.txt, user.txt. Let me copy that one. Copy and let me paste whether it is right flag or not. We also gets into the. So what's the hint? The backdoor, it only checks password. Okay, so right now it is saying go for the root flag. So let me try it. Is number 16 is the password for the James? No. Actually we go to the port through the port, so it only accepts the password. So right now we don't have anything else, so let me check. Okay, see after in home directory when I try to long list all the things, here I am going to know that suid bash. So see, this is the what we can say binary file, and it also has the sticky bits set. So if we can execute this one, so let me try this dot suid underscore hash. If I'm able to execute that one, so that should we are get into the root. Okay, so let me check id. Who am I? So see, we are into the root because this is the file. We don't know the password for James. I have tried to go into the checking the what can we can run through the root user, but we don't have the password for James. We simply go through the backdoor and we have the password into that backdoor at that time for the port 22222. So right now I'll when I long list, I'll found a, see, this is in red. It has set the sticky bits. This binary file has already sticky bit set. So we use that binary files. So we are into the root. Let me check ls c cd slash root. Let's get into the root ls. So cat root.txt. This is our root flag. Let me check whether it is correct or not. Okay, the try hacking congratulated us. Let's check the hint for that one specific. Can we check hint? Did the attacker leave a quick way for them to get root again without a password? Yeah, so it can be the maybe the hacker leave that once, or maybe someone else leave that one. As most of the time there is nothing like that, but at that time we have found there is a binary file that is, has a sticky bit on it. So we use that file to get into this root and be able to get our flag. So see, so you can see what we have done in overall. Firstly, we have a pcap file. From pcap file we found a various information, url and other payloads and attackers pass, what attacker used password, uh, what backdoor it is used. We try to crack some passwords, and in research phase we found we like go through the SSH backdoor. We found the default hash and the hard coded salt and the hash attacker used through from the pcap file that they have provided in forensics itself. And then we try to crack the hash using rocku. And after that, in attack phase we get into the server, like from the attacker's perspective, the attacker used port 2222 and we use the same ports and the what we can say, the password and the attacker used, and we get into the server, and from that we get able to get the user flag. And after that, now we are into the user. Now we have to escalate our privileges to the root. So for that we try to do sudo l. That doesn't work because we don't have the password for James. So for that we try to like long list and all the files of that specific, what we can say, home directory of that user. At that time we get to know that there is a file, uh, the name of file is, the name of file is .suid_bash, and that file has sticky bit on it. So we try to execute that binary, and after the execution we are into the root. So this is the whole what we can say room of that overpass 2. Hope you got that one. Thank you.